Feeling some type of way. I am feeling some type of way, guys. Let me start. Let me just start sharing what happened to me this week. So I get an email from one of the platform online marketplaces that I sell my fashion accessory designs on. And this is outside of my website. This is another online marketplace for handcrafted fashion access for handcrafted designs. Okay. So the email that I get states that they had to remove two of my designs because of product guidelines violations. They said either someone reported it or the hey Colas, how you doing? But they said either someone reported Colas, I'm feeling some type of way. Um, I'm sharing my story. This happened to me this week. But anyway, they said either somebody reported my designs or the whatever platform that they use to screen their platform for policy violations or not following the guidelines. Two of my designs were flagged. Okay, guys, if you're new to my YouTube channel, you may not know this, but my pieces are handcrafted by me. Okay. So my question is like, did one person, how many people, if I got flagged because I was reported, how many people have to report you for them to take action? Is it one person? Is it 10 people? That information was not provided. If your platform has a system that scans the platform for violations, and if you're flagged, um, no, it wasn't my videos. This is the actual platform, the marketplace platform, Colas, that I sell on. I'm not going to name the platform, but you guys probably can narrow it down and guess what the platform is because it's a platform for handcrafters. Okay. So, no, it's the actual marketplace platform that two of my designs were flagged on and they removed two of my designs. But if I be honest, the thing that really upset me the most was that I had no way to appeal it because that was my next question. Okay, well, how can I appeal this? I know I create my things by hand. I know I handcraft my designs. How can I appeal this? And then, and y'all excuse the weird um angle of the camera. I couldn't find my phone stand. So anyway, but how can I appeal this? And they say unfortunately we don't have a way for you to appeal this. And their advice was to just look at my other products to ensure that they don't violate the policy. So clicked on to look at the policies, it just stated that your things that you sell on the platform should be either handcrafted, hand altered, um, by you, or you can sell designs that someone else created for you. Um, but the stipulation is that it had to either be handcrafted or hand altered, which my all of my designs fall in that category. So, and then I thought about it. Okay, Tanya, just calm down. um Figure out what lesson can you learn from this experience? So, after I got out my feelings, y'all probably can still tell I still feel some type of way. But anyway, once I got out my feelings, I was like, okay, what what lesson can I learn from this? First, the number one lesson is to always have your own website, which I do. I do have my own website, but I still sell in other marketplaces and on other marketplace platforms that I feel like people would go looking for handcrafted designs like I create. So I already have my own website, but I just thought about it. You know what? I really promote those other marketplaces because of quote unquote name recognition. People are familiar with those marketplaces. And I just felt like people were more comfortable purchasing off of those marketplaces because they're familiar with the name. That oftentimes I share those links before I would share my actual website link. And one of the decisions I made, I'm gonna stop doing that. Because to me, that experience let me know that I don't have any control per se over how they utilize and navigate access to things I've created that belongs to me. So I said I'm gonna start sharing my website. And let me just share the reason, like I say, I initially did that is because when I initially started, I did not have the brand recognition. People weren't familiar with me. They weren't familiar with my brand. They weren't familiar with my designs. But years have passed since then, and I feel like I have that brand recognition now that I can go ahead and just share my website. People are familiar with me, people are comfortable with me. They know what I do. People can like if y'all saw this design somewhere, people instantly say, "Oh, that's Accented Glory," because people now know my design aesthetics, um, and know the things I create. And people tell me all the time, I saw so and so with this, and I knew you had made it because it looks like your stuff. So now that I have that brand recognition and that notoriety, my decision is this: you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about I'm gonna just start sharing my website directly. Um and people still have the option to shop with me on the other platforms that have bigger names, that has the brand recognition. Like I say, I'm not gonna name the marketplaces, but y'all probably guess, which one it probably is. But yeah, so what do y'all think? What do y'all think as consumers? Do you feel like people are more comfortable shopping online from platforms that they're familiar with? Or if they buying from a solopreneur like myself, a small business like myself, are people okay with purchasing directly off of those people's websites? So let me know what y'all think. What y'all think? How does consumers move? How do they feel? And now with this big surge and this big movement, now Colas, I don't know if you made a video about this yet, or you probably have it in the works, I'm sure. There's this big move to support black owned businesses and black owned brands. And I thought to myself, hey, I need to start sharing my direct website. And also, as far as people purchasing directly from me off of my website, I save on fees because their platforms have fees. Not that I don't have a fee on my website. I do have small fee, but not as large as the fees that I pay on those bigger marketplace platforms. And then I also, of course, I offer free shipping on those other platforms, but I also offer free shipping as well on my website too. So, but yeah, I'm just curious to know what other people think about shopping directly with the creators, the crafters, the people who sell their products online. But that's the move that I decided to make. And I had some other moves that I decided to make as well. So I'm probably gonna do these because I know I do video shorts. I don't do the long videos because I know you guys are busy, so am I, because I am preparing right now to replenish inventory at the Waterworks Museum gift shop downtown Salisbury. So I'm going through my box and sorting out things and deciding what I'm gonna take to replenish the inventory. But anyway, just let me know what you guys think about that. As a consumer, do you feel comfortable purchasing directly from people's website, or do you feel comfortable using a marketplace platform, well-known marketplace platform? But I did end up, because the shop now links that I have directly on my websites, I do still have those platform links on my website with the icon that shows where I sell my stuff, but I did shift it and change the shop now links button that I have to my direct website. Because I was like, I need to feel like I have some control over what people are able to see as far as what I offer. And to my fellow crafters, have this ever happened to you before? Have you ever had any of your products removed from a website because someone reported you, or the website felt like your products didn't meet their criteria, even though, like I said, at least give me an opportunity to appeal it, but I don't even have an option to appeal it, to say, hey, I made this stuff, let me show you. I even have videos of how I made this stuff, let me prove to you that this is handcrafted. So I don't know. I don't know. But like I say, it's definitely going to be a part two, because there has been a lot of lessons learned from this experience. But the number one lesson that I'm gonna share today to fellow creatives, to fellow crafters, definitely have your own website, for sure. Definitely have your own website where you can control what your customers, consumers, I call my customers glories. That's my affectionate name I have for my customers. So they can have access to all of your pieces, to all of your designs. But I'm just curious, like, give me feedback. Give me feedback. Comment. If you're watching the replay, definitely give me your feedback and let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed to my website, hello, hello. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. And also, you can find me on other social media platforms. My handle is the same across the board. It's my brand name. Hello, Lisa. It's my brand name, at Senate Glory, ACCENTED, Glory, GLORY. Because I know when I say accent it, my southern accent throw people off. So my husband says, start spelling your brand name when you say your brand name, because that southern slur get people confused sometimes. But it's at Scenic Glory. It's my brand name. My handle is the same across the board. So follow me on the social media platforms. And you can also visit my website at sceneglory.com. But just let me know what you guys think, okay? Have a great Tuesday and take care. Bye.